Hi everyone, today I'm doing something very different. It'll only be a short video this time. What I'm gonna do is actually take a look at my Necromantic team after it won Blood Bowl. So basically, it just played a full season of Blood Bowl, and I've already shown them in a couple of games before, and one of them was very recently when they played against Amazons during the Chaos Cup. And I talked about the number of players that I lost and etc. etc. Let's just say things had not been going smoothly. And things got even worse afterwards. However, they still made it through the Chaos Cup and were able to reach the finals of the Blood Bowl. And thanks to the weird AI, they end up playing against a vampire team. I don't need to tell you how it ended, except that it might have been a very close game had the computer not acted like complete and utter moron. There was one situation in particular where the computer had the ball. His best vampire had it, 5 strength for agility, normal for vampire, for the agility, I mean. And I had just committed a turnover, and the computer basically had the left side of the pitch open for business. But instead of running through that giant hole, the computer just stepped back a couple of tiles and waited there. Really stupid. So the next turn I was able to reform my defensive line, and then the computer did the single most stupid, well, stupidest if you prefer, a play I've ever seen. Basically, the computer thought, well, you know what? I think I'll grab my ball carrier and send him right back to my end zone. Well, the AI often does that, except in this case it was exceptionally stupid. Now, why was it stupid? Because the computer rolled for his bloodlust and missed. So of course the computer should come back. Should, instead of leaving his defensive line, should go to a thrall and bite him. But no, the computer just ignored the bloodlust roll and ran back to his end zone, and of course, since he had failed his roll, he disappeared. He went right to the spectators to have a bite. So he basically left the ball straight, well, next to his end zone with absolutely nobody in sight. So of course, I scored. Single stupidest play I've ever seen. Anyway, so let's see who survived this grueling season. Actually, I'll take a look at the carrier stats just to give you an idea. As you can see, number of matches played, the number of games played is 60 maximum. This is the number of games that my players could have played. Tubby Daddy might have been hurt at some point, but I don't think so. So, as you can see, there are some players who lasted pretty well. You know, Munch Bloodless only missed 3 games. Cotton killed a 9-fingered 2, and Frank the Horrible 1. After that, it drops rather rapidly. Like, Rex the Champion is a white. He only has 50 games played. Still a lot, but not as many as the others. Then Morbidly Shoemaker, 43. Yeah, it's going down quick. Octas the Furry, 23 games played. So I had to replace him rather, well, not. Oh boy, I'm having trouble with my English today. Anyway, I had to replace him not too long ago. Munch Mortis, another zombie. Rigger Blanket, zombie. Brain Beetle, ghoul. Coughing Leaper, ghoul. Gugahoot the Moldering, Flesh Golem. This is when I had that series of deaths. Evan the Villain, 13 games played. And, whoops, Morlock the Furry, 2 games. Yeah. That means my level 6 werewolf with 4 strength and 4 agility died. I was not very happy, but I was able to get through the season nonetheless. So here's how my team looks now. As you can see, normally after a full season, you'd get at least one player with level 7, which is the top level you can reach. And it's a bit strange that my second most experienced player is a zombie. This really shows that bad things happen at some point. Now, Frank the Horrible did gain one more level, and I gave him Mighty Blow. Because, well, let's face it, after I lost so many good players in a very short span of time, I needed some offense in some form. So at least with Mighty Blow, he's a bit better at getting people off the pitch. Now, Octas the Furry was the werewolf who had replaced, let's see, what was his name again? It was another furry something. And the other one was really good. He had my Mighty Blow, was really dangerous. So sadly, I was not able to get doubles. So I gave him Block Tackle, Jump Up, which is always good, and Dauntless. Dauntless helps since I haven't been lucky with those level up rolls. Then Coffin Leaper is another ghoul. I was lucky to get